You're exactly right. Both benches are done, and look at how much wood we have left over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
well, we're hot.
We have plenty of wood leftover wood.
Mm-hmm. I thought we would have plenty. Mm-hmm. We got one watcher, one viewer here. We're here, guys. Oh, did we pump some jams while we're doing this, T?
Sure, pump some jams. Pump the jams. Pump the jams.
I get what you mean there, but don't do that again. That was cool. Select all. Play.
Pump the jams.
Always be conscious of the backside. And people are starting to come in. Remember how I told you I wanted the rounded head bolts with the square locking? There's a reason behind it.
Yeah, it locks in the bolts a little bit better.
It locks in the bolt.
And because with the round head, you can kind of hammer it in, and it's okay. Here you go, Dad. You have 2 shorter ones left over, and then we have 5 of the longer ones. So we might use the longer ones for bolting them together here in a minute. There we go, guys. The bolts and shit go. Or the nuts and the washers. Oh, there they are. Bolts and washers. Nylon locking bolts, too.
for watching.
Go get us another beer, man.
Give me a second. I'm doing some media stuff. I will go do that.
No, wait. Here's the thing, I won't have to sit here because these are shorter bolts. I won't have to sit here for half a century like I did with the first one.
Right.
And I can actually ratchet all freaking 3 bolts.
Wait a minute. I got you a new beer.
I drank it. That was a while ago. I need another beer.
Oh, you should be on a carbide. Okay, never mind. I'll get it. Give me a minute.
Carbide? You've never handed me a carbide. You handed me an art car last time. So much better. We should have done this the first time around.
The shorter bolts.
The shorter bolts and then these nuts. I went ahead and say screw it. Bought the freaking 100
Yeah,
pack.
you got the washer behind them, right?
Yeah, I bought the 100 pack of freaking washers and this because it was the only thing that would
All right,
fit
right,
the
yeah,
bolts.
yeah.
So
But you got a washer and a nut, right?
yes,
Oh, okay.
of course I did. But because the shorter bolts, this is so much easier. Oh man, God, to put in the bolts for the first bench was a pain in the ass. This is significantly shorter and easier to get to, and I could just use the freaking ratchet. The other one I had to freaking sit here for freaking for almost an hour using a boxing wrench all the way around on the last bolt of every freaking wing. But now I got enough room to where I could just bolt all this shit in like nobody's business.
For watching, Taylor.
Yeah, go get me a beer. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
Please go get me a beer. I'm here, guys. I'm down here.
Larkin is being such a good boy. He's in there and he's got him a piece of chicken and a biscuit. Or roll, whatever you want to call it.
Well, roll and biscuit's kind of different.
Careful, you got a drill that's fixing to topple over and you got your beer up there.
Drill's not going to topple no more.
Oh, Benny in the house. What's up, Ez?
Hello.
Zed Dead is in the house. Man, the house is starting to fill up.
I like these updates, man.
Baz is sorting out university paperwork. Nice.
Hi, she going to university, my friend?
Yes, Ben goes, the Larkster, a.k.a. Amiga Boy Wonder, is a freaking angel. Yes, he is being awesome today. He has been really, the last couple of weeks, have been coming into his own little personality. He is starting to shed these terrible twos.
Even though he's not 2 yet.
Right.
He's hitting the terrible 2 early.
Oh, yes, Wesley, of course. We appreciate the updates, Pintz, and Amiga. Yes, that's what we're doing, guys. We're going to keep you entertained. Even though we took time off, we're going to keep it going.
We're taking time off, but we're not taking time off.
We're taking time off, but we're not taking time off.
We're working.
Yeah. Now, if y'all can hear the music in the background, this is courtesy of Mr. Ben Cleary. He sent me a nice remix, a metal remix of a lot of Amiga game music, and we are totally loving it on the Pintz and Amiga side, and we are going to be playing it for every episode of the remodel.
That's nice. That's some Buddhist stuff right there. And it's so solid. Hell, Dad, the first table is more solid than the second table. Or the second table is more solid than the first table. once we get these bad boys bolted together, which I'm about to do here in the next few minutes, this shit's gonna be like a rock.
Yeah, and all we got to do is get the ribs, level them out with the level. We got to get the level, man, and make them.
I don't even think we're gonna need the ribs.
No, we're gonna need the ribs, dude.
No, because once this gets in solid, this is gonna be perfect. Like, this is fantastic right here. Like, I'm about to bolt these suckers together, and this is gonna be rock solid.
Yeah, Ben goes, I would still brace those mofos.
Maybe across the front.
Just the three. No, 1, 2, 3. That's it.
I'm saying at the bare minimum, just the front. Just the front. Just a little bit of extra support, maybe. But I'm about to bolt these two tables together. So they're going to become one table here in about 5 minutes.
Wesley says, to be safe, please. Okay.
Dad, square that up for me real good. That looks pretty good from there. That looks pretty.
Yeah, do it now.
Well,
now,
I already
now.
did one.
Now.
So let me do 2.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's hold on, give me a second and let me do the long bolts.
At least get 1 or 2 and then do the others.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 and then let me get the long bolts for this one. So that way it'll just stay in place.
Oh, it's already sucking together.
Yeah, man, this thing's going to be like a rock.
Wow, guys. Wow.
This thing's a rock.
I got sap on my fingers.
Yeah, man, it's starting to bleed sap. That's what happened to me.
That wood is good.
Yeah.
That's some good wood.
Bleeding some sap. For sure.
See, here at Pintz and Amiga, we're not pre-production. We're not do editing or anything. You get it raw right here. You get the raw shit.
Give me one of those long bolts that's up there.
Oh shit, longboat. Where?
There's the package of long bolts just right here. The bolts.
No.
No, is there?
I got screws. I got washers.
Never mind, they're right here. They're right
yeah.
here. They're right here. They're right here. Never mind. Never mind. Miscalculated.
You know, no other Amiga streamer is going to show you this side of their stuff. You know, the only guy that even comes close are two guys that come close to doing Amiga streaming stuff, showing you raw behind-the-scenes stuff, is Jamie with Morgan Just Games.
Dad, can you hand me some bolts
and RMC. Neil with RMC. Yeah, what you need?
Bolts, washers, and
you mean nuts and washers?
Nuts, washers, and nuts, washers, and socket wrench.
Socket wrench?
Socket wrenches. It's over here.
Okay. You're not going to get the raw behind-the-scenes view of anybody else. I guarantee you that. If not, prove me wrong. Throw a link up in the channel. Prove me wrong. But yeah, this is raw, people. This is raw. Any much rawer, we're going to have to put it on the grill and cook it. Now, Taylor, when he's done down there bolting these two pieces together, he's going to come up here and he's going to explain you some of the goodies that we have packaged right here And I'm not going to show it just yet. I got to keep it down here on the down low. A very important piece of the puzzle for the revamp and the rebuilding. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to let Taylor tell you what it is. And then there's other little goodies that we've gotten in by Amazon that go for the new setup.
Oh my goodness, these freaking bolts are so damn long! And I have nylon locking bolts!
Ben says we have the material. You better definitely do the sides, basically the ribs. Baz is going to be studying social worker in science of business.
Very nice, sir. Going to university. Congratulations.
Baz goes, did we get the, he said screws this time? No, it was nuts. We had to get the right nuts.
I got to get the right nuts. We had the bolts, but Dad sprung one on me, and I didn't understand the first time around what he meant by how many bolts we needed. So I ended up having to get more bolts, and then I had to go back to get some different nuts and washers. So yeah, but now we're bolting.
Oh yeah.
We do have the material though, Ben, and you're correct. I think Dad, honestly, once these suckers are bolted together, because we also have to wrap in your little bench over there as well, and then we also have to do anchors for the ceiling. Track for the ceiling and track for over here for lighting.
We got plenty.
So I'd rather just do the one across the front, because honestly I think this is going to be sturdy enough that all we're going to need is just the one.
No, the reason I'm saying do the three sides is because the way they're tilted in it and cockeyed and everything, this will with the level them up and make them look uniform. I know what you're saying, but we got to do it.
Hold on, I'm not done.
It looks good though.
I got one more bolt.
Ooh, that was close, Taylor.
What?
Talk about, man, that is.
Yeah, that one was a little bit close.
That's pube hair close right there, buddy.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that one. That one I got a little bit close on, but hey, it worked.
Then when it's painted around the edges,
one hand wrenching, one hand cranking. Right?
One hand wrenching and one hand assist. I got the assist.
Got a lot of wrench on
Ben says, please humor me, do the sides. I've done trusses and rigging for 20 years. Please do it.
Okay.
We'll do it. We'll do it. The crowd has spoke.
Okay.
Love that we're literally witnessing the construction of Missing Control. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're involved.
Feel how solid.
Yeah. But see, come here a second.
But I know that end's a little bit more wobbly.
No, but I'll show you why, and exactly what Ben is talking about. You see how this one is a little bit off the ground? If you kick that out, this one goes down.
Yeah. I understand, and that's why I'm like at the very minimum having the thing. But yeah,
you're gonna go 3, just 1, 2, 3. All you don't have to worry about the front.
But I built this one almost all by myself, and this one came out better than freaking this one.
You're right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if we might already have some pieces here. We might already have enough.
No, Taylor, we got to find that level. We got to. We can't do this without the level.
Well, we can get it to where we want it, and like we can support it in, and then go all right here, and then measure
but you need
it down.
to go up. Yeah, you need to measure up. However far you want to go. 18 inches.
We can get it to where we feel like it's solid. We don't have to make it perfect because we're not going to be able to make it this 100%.
Let's go 18 inches. That's what I was thinking. 18 inches. Down.
Right there.
No, up. 18 inches.
Right there.
No, from the bottom. There you go. Put the bottom at 18.
Okay, bottom is 18.
Bottom is 18. See, that's a beautiful part.
Okay, all
That's
right,
like
here,
split.
let me
So
see
measure
that.
everything 18.
Let me do this real quick. Let me do the inside.
Well, don't go too much because this leg needs to be cocked in. See, we need that.
Well, but here's the thing. This sucker is like a millimeter short.
It's okay.
But once we support it in, because it's bolted to this, once we support it in and we get it to where it feels solid, we can use those braces to kind of get it in there. We can level it all day long, and it's not going to make a difference because this is ever so slightly out of whack, almost all over the place.
It's because of the floor, but we need the level. We need the
level to level these, yes,
Yeah.
but I can use the bullet level for that.
We need the level to get the see this right here? We don't want this to happen up here and low down there.
Well, that's where we space it out.
Yeah.
We space it out. But we're not going to be able to necessarily change that until
that got like super solid right there. That got solid. If I bring it up, it gets light.
We can find the big level. We need to find the damn level. We need to find
It's
the
okay.
proper
We got
level.
tomorrow.
No,
but I
we
want
need
you to go
find
over.
it fucking now.
Well, it's not time for that.
No, because I'm going to put in those ribs because that piece is almost just a nip off the end, and we could put one. Like it's not a big deal to put in those ribs. Like right now, if we could just find the goddamn level.
We're trying to find a level, y'all. We've got one. Just wait. And see, just to let y'all know, right here. Right there. We'll take a piece of trim like this right here. Right here.
I found the level.
You found the level! The level! The level!
I found the proper level.
But watch this. Move this right to the edge. Watch something here. Put a nick right there. Just ever so subtle nick. And I'm going to come over here.
Well, yeah, and you're going to do the same thing because we're going to trim that out. Yeah. That's going to be our next thing. But we're about to make the ribs for this shit.
Right. It's okay.
Let's make the ribs for this shit.
We're going to make the ribs.
2, 3, 4, 5. 41 and 5/8. Dad, mark that somewhere. I don't care. Mark it on a piece of freaking wood. 41 and 5/8.
41 and 5/8.
Just mark it somewhere.
See, there's the first piece of trim. That's the first piece.
Where'd you write it? 41 and 5/8?
41 and 5/8. In my brain.
41 and 5/8.
In my brain. Get this damn trim out of the way. But I got the first piece cut.
5/8.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's a freaking box. Write it. 41 5/8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5/8.
You can actually draw that. Yeah. You don't have to get crazy with it. Where was it?
You'll never guess.
Underneath the cabinet.
It's cold, so it was outside.
Oh, in the tool on top of the toolbox.
Back of your truck.
Back of my truck? Holy shit. You actually went to the back of the truck and found it.
Yeah, I was like,
Level,
wait a minute.
level.
I remember
Level,
it being freaking.
Level.
I remember seeing it in the back of the truck. I had like a brain fart. And went, wait, is it still back there? And sure enough, it was still back there. It's from when we went to grandma's.
Right. Now, did you measure on the inside or
On the
close
inside.
to
On the inside, yeah. That's
the
why
18?
I said 41 and 1/8,
Yeah.
and 5/8 or whatever.
Right.
So there we go.
Now, I want you to come from the outside in.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna. Here's what we're gonna do, Dad. Is I'm gonna do this number. So this is a 2-man job.
Right.
So I need you from the outside to measure up 18 inches from both sides, so I can like set it to the right thing. Then you're gonna have to put the level on it. We're gonna have to level it. Then you're gonna have to screw it while I hold it all in place.
Okay.
So first thing first.
So did you measure 18 on here?
You need to do that from that side.
How? Okay. Well, I'll give it a try. Let me see. Let me get my.
Grab the
screen.
tape measure and measure 18 inches up.
Hold on.
It's that easy. Just start with the drill bit.
Let me get the regular drill bit. I can just
It's
screw
up on
right
the top.
into that.
It's up on the top. Somewhere.
The bit.
The bit. Yeah, it should be somewhere up there on the top.
If not, I got one right here.
You don't want anything too big because we're just going to screw it.
Okay.
Unless you absolutely want to bolt it.
No, I'm not drilling it.
Sure
No, I'm not
bolts.
bolting it. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just throwing down some support.
Yeah.
Screws.
Screws are in the box upstairs.
Not located.
Ouch.
Oh, here they are. They were covered up. Got them.
Dad, listen to me. Screw the drill. Screw all that.
Hold on. I'm down here.
Measure it first.
I'm going down.
I'm your other 2 hands.
Yeah, I understand.
So measure it up on one side and give me to 18 inches.
Down a lot. Down to like right here.
Oh, wow. Bottom to 18 inches.
Down. Right there. Whoa. Just stop. Right, no.
There.
Ooh, that's great.
Okay. Yeah, and then screw that.
Give me a minute.
Still good to go?
Yep. Hold it. Push it in. Don't watch your
I
finger.
am. Keep going. Just keep going.
Got it.
Okay, now throw a level on this sucker.
Perfect.
And that should still be 18 in.
No.
Double check your.
Check this bad boy. Oh, he's bad. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Pull him
We
in.
may have to do a block.
Nope. Just pull
We
him
might have to do a spacer block.
in. No, he's fine.
Perfect.
You have to hold him.
All right, now double check this across.
I'm worried about the girls.
Yes, you are.
Perfect.
Now, oh, right there. Now, please do me a secondary favor and double check the.
I will. Let me get it started.
Double check your 18 inches. No,
I'm not worried about my 18 inches because the bubble's going to do it. I'm worried about this. Pull it in. There we go.
we may have
Pull
to
it
do
in hard.
We may have to do a spacer block.
No, pull it in right there.
Perfect. Damn it. God, I feel like I'm on a freaking legs apart.
Here you go.
I'm ripping them apart.
It's all right. Rip done.
Okay.
Nice.
Go grab one of those scabs and see if one of those scabs will work in here.
Hold on, I gotta reinforce this. I only got one screw.
Reinforce it. There you go.
There you go.
Drink more beer.
No, this is one of those stupid screws that's got a little part of the nugget left in it.
Yeah. There you go. Good enough. Good
That's all I
enough
need.
for government work.
Look at that. That son of a bitch is
Go and
solid.
grab one of those scraps and see if we might have a scrap piece just long enough. Better to use scrap than to go and
Then grab a new piece.
Yeah. Better to try and see if we have scrap than anything.
Okay, see what you got right there. Just butt it up against this.
That's pretty close. Do we have anything slightly shorter than this?
Slightly shorter.
Slightly shorter than that, maybe? Anything shorter?
Ooh,
Slightly shorter, like not significantly shorter, just slightly shorter.
Maybe one of these two.
No, this still needs about 6 inches shorter. Do we have anything about
Jesus.
6
No.
inches shorter than that piece?
No, we don't.
No? Okay, then just hand me those pieces. Then hand me one of those pieces.
Yeah.
Hand me one of those. Or no, sorry. We're gonna use one of those pieces and hand me the tape measure. Give me the tape measure. So don't worry about this. I don't need this. Take that.
Just get a generalized close.
I'm gonna give you a measurement right now.
I need to check the check.
18 inches. We need 18 inches.
All right. Love that you guys still use imperial measurements. Well, that's what we use. That's here in the U.S.
We're going to do, Dad, we're going to cut two 18-inch pieces because what we're going to do is we're going to spread this guy out until he matches this guy over here. So because
That's
this
fine.
guy is set 18 and this is like...
Ribs don't have to be precise.
Is a little bit longer. So if we put both at 18 inches, that means it's all square. That means this is the same width as this is. If that makes sense. Just like we did here, that made that the same width. Now we're making this the same width.
Look at this bubble. Watch this bubble. Right here. Right here, Taylor. See this right here?
It's okay.
Measure it.
It doesn't matter.
No,
we're going to make it 18 inches. So that way, because here's the thing. When you look at this, that means this leg's going to be slightly in while that leg is slightly out. Where if we make it all the same, yes, it's going to mean that the table's going to be a little bit wonky, but it means that it's going to be square all the way around, if you know what I'm talking about. It's rather to make it square and then maybe shim a leg if we need to than it is to do wonky measurements.
Need quarter-inch rims, hydraulics, and big-ass subwoofers. We're not building a ghetto dumper. In all seriousness,
18 inches.
over-engineering everything. My grandfather, my granddad, and my uncle taught me that many years ago.
Yeah.
Not to over-engineer it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is just like, let's just put it at 18 inches because that means this is going to be completely the same width and it's going to make these legs the same
Well, what
width.
if I need 17 and 9/16?
It doesn't matter because we're going to make them the same width. It'll make it square all the way around.
I'm talking about the legs being foundation for the floor is what we were
We can shim the legs. Or we can
we're not
adjust,
shimming the damn
or
thing.
we can freaking move them down. We have bolts to
No,
allow
all
us
we
to
need
adjust.
to do is make them, you got it. Go for it.
We're going to make it square this way by making them the same width all the way across.
They'll shim up fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
We don't put no shims on the floor. We're not doing none of that shit. But you got it. Let's go.
They'll be the same width.
Ha! That figure's gonna stick beer coasters up underneath it. He's talking about the cardboard beer coasters. No. We're gonna make it right.
Like at the very least, if we have to shim something, or undo some bolts and shift the leg down, we can.
Oh, I like this song.
But as long as the whole thing's square all the way around.
Love that mod.
Come cut.
All right.
Hold on. Make this easier on ourselves.
Trying to center both of them. Yeah, so a piece of wood in between this underneath. I was like, keep a piece of scab lock on both ends. Okay, that's gonna be it.
Got this shirt on. I had to go that way the first time.
You put a little piece of wood across that one.
No, someone will hold it. Don't worry. Got it.
Like a glove.
2 pieces in one go.
Wow.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, Dad, gonna need your help again. This is a 2-man job. Take your tape measure and your level, and make sure I'm good on the 18 inches and I'm good and level horizontally. Over here.
Hold on. Where'd the level go? There it is.
Right there. I don't know if that level's going to be good enough.
Oh, yeah. Good enough.
In terms of leveling this way.
I can turn too much about that, buddy. Right there. Hold it. Just stay still. Just stay still. Oh, that is Budamus.
If you make them the same width all the way around, it will level itself.
Hold it tight. Man, some of these screws got heads messed up.
This has got like a little bit of stretch on it, so it's almost like under like clamping. Anyway, so I almost did it to my phone.
I said, watch out.
Well, I was, but that didn't go into this piece.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. That's from the other piece. You need to go a little further over. That's from this
screw gets 3. Shitty ass screws. They got
no,
shit in them.
This is just fine. I don't know what bit you're using, but that was not the bit I was using. You're using some whack-tastic
I use the crappy bit that comes with the drill.
Yeah.
The one that's on the bottom.
No, you need to grab the other bit.
Tear it up.
It's probably in the other drill. A little mini drill. You're using the shite drill. The shite bit. Oh, come on, here's the little Black Decker drill. Damn it, a little mini drill. Because it's probably got the bit on it that we need. Oh, come on.
That's where I need it.
We'll make do. We'll make do. We'll make do. Just keep using that bit for right now. I'll find it here in a minute.
I chunked it over my shoulder.
Oh, god damn it! Oh! So now we have to find a bit!
Yep.
God damn it!
You said it was shit, I chunked it.
But I didn't find a replacement bit!
There it is. Snake, and it bit you in the ass.
It was under a bag.
That's what she said.
If you have a shit car, you don't freaking chunk the car off the freaking river until you got a replacement car, do you? You don't replace your car.
Snag out big time. Wait a minute.
This is 18 inches long.
Stop. Look at here. See? It's not.
It's
Wow.
not. It's not going to. It's not gonna. Here's the thing. You're not going to be able to square it all up. You're going to make this the same width all the way down on both legs this side.
Okay, yeah, but it looks like freaking big dogs. Now it's level. Why is that so much almost level?
Why is this so much almost level? Because it's swinging. But here's the thing, Dad. If I were to level this leg and make it like you wanted to, it would look closer in from this on this side than it would on that side. I'm making them equidistant.
Oh, I didn't get that.
You can't. You can kind of get it that way. You're gonna have to, yeah, do it that way.
Stop right there. A whole lot better on that bit.
Told you.
Yeah, that screw is screwed. The whole top is screwed off. You know, my hand. Nice. Very nice.
This is the same as that. Yes. Correct. That's what I'm saying, is that these are going to be the same distance apart. So they're going to square themselves up. Because that means it's going to be 18 all the way through, or generally speaking.
Now you're going to have to come from unbolt them, or unbolt them ain't no big deal. And let me come in, just unbolt them. You only did 2. Oh,
no, I did 3.
3?
I did all 3. Hand me the, I think it's up top. Hand me the ratchet. I'll get the ratchet.
Yep. I'm going to break it.
I'm going to unbolt it.
Yeah. See, we're going to have to do the bracket on it. Man, that shit is sheared up, dude. Feel it already. It's going to be sheared up like a son of a bitch. Ben goes, yeah, 1 fat fella, he felt fat. 2 fat fellas, they felt fat. And 3 fat fellas, they all felt fat. Ramo, yeah, we do need 2 fat bastards for that, yeah. Ramo goes, hello, bastards. Do you really need 2 fat persons for that? Maybe we do. And I said, well, for sure. Fat persons for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to swap out 2 of these bolts for the shorter bolt and use the long bolt in the middle.
Oh, do it.
Because this is a bunch of crap.
Hell no. Ben goes, us fat folks don't get where we are today drinking protein shakes and shit.
Oh no. Tortillo. Tortillo. There you go, Dad.
Or watching.
Alright, there we go.
You got officially told tonight you were a fat fuck.
That's fine. I am
don't care.
But
you know what I said? I don't give a damn. I've been like this most of my life. 20 years of corrections, I can still kick ass.
All right, Dad.
Yeah.
There we go. Push that one out that way.
Yep.
And so the length in between here should be 8.
Yep.
Hand me the tape measure.
I got it.
Tape measure.
Okay.
Just so I can double check my math here. Oh, shite. And yes, sir. We are good. Okay. Measure me up 18 from the bottom. Should be right about there. Good straight. You can't do much in terms of adjusting anymore because we already have one way.
Not bad though. Look right there. Actually pretty damn good.
Right. Shadow of the beast, maybe.
Yeah. Hold it tight.
All right, measure us over here first. 18 inches. You can't get the in there, so you have to do the measure method. Good. There we go. That's the only leg you can do that with. And that's tight all the way up in there, so that's the best you can get. Baby. My hands are out. You missed. You missed completely. You went in between this wall, that one, and that one. You need to move over. There you go. Fuck that one. That first one way up. There we go. There we go.
That son of a bitch is sick. Feel it, feel it, feel it.
Jesus Christ, that's
solid
rock
as
as
a
a
rock.
rock.
That's
That's
solid
solid
as
as
a
a
rock.
rock. We got to do the same thing over here.
Give me a minute.
It ain't gonna take but nothing. Same process. Whew. Guess what? We're gonna do these 18 inches too, and we're gonna shift them into place as we need. But first, we're gonna try for some long pieces. We're gonna have.
After my comment of correction, Baz goes, "Pork is the meat of kings."
Pork is the meat of kings.
Ben goes, Bruce Lee was one of the few skinny people, or a few skinny fucks who could actually kick ass. If you can throw some weight behind a well-landed punch, you're halfway there. You damn right. You damn right. I learned in corrections how to center a punch and how to take down a person without causing any injury.
Tape measure?
It's probably on the floor on the top.
Tape measure. Right here. You're gonna have to help me again. 2-man squad. We're gonna get this situated real tight. Alright, we're gonna need a whole new piece of wood for this one.
Yes, we will. Hold on a minute. Let me do some leveling.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This one's really good. I'm looking at 47.5 here. Yeah, 47.5.
Dude, measure that right there and give yourself a little leeway.
47.5.
Oh, and those two pieces are like spot on in between.
47.5.
47.5. Yourself,
Yeah.
47.5.
47.5. 47.5.
47.5.
47.5. And now we have a freaking workbench here, so we basically almost don't need the saw. 47.5. There, hold on.
Need all that? Just mark it, rivet.
Give you one more right there. Down on the bottom. 3
Line
points.
them all up and do it.
3 points. Yeah, you need 3 points to be accurate.
No.
Mark.
Cut it to the inside.
You cut it.
Give me some.
Got it. Actually, I'll do on this end.
No, I'm good.
I'll hold it on this end. There's slightly more wood on this end. Here we go. Same thing. 10 inches high, right?
Yep.
All right, there's a little, because this is a little tight, which is kind of what we
That's
want.
perfectly what I want.
It's what we want.
Down.
There. Screw it in, baby. There you go. Hold on. This side.
No.
This side. This side. And then put the level on it.
No, I do.
That's your anchor pivot. Screw that up. Boom. Tap it off and I'll get our 18 inches. Just as a double tape. Still 18. 18 inches.
My knee don't do good on this shit.
It's alright, you've only got 2 more pieces.
And I got sawdust all over my chair.
It's fine. You're not using that chair right now. You're gonna have to get right back down on the ground anyway.
Golly, I got dusty ass. Got a bow on that piece, big time. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Toss that up. And would you look at that?
Perfect.
Yeah, almost. It's literally like chopping off an inch.
Chop off an inch.
Alright, come over here. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're going to do the same shit we did the first time. We're going to split both these 1, 2 at a time and knock them out, and we'll have the shit built. Hey man, I built this one almost entirely by myself, so you helping me with these freaking these braces.
You're not quite at the end.
No, I know. There you go. Cut it. But it's okay, it's alright. It's just a brace. Just a brace. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work. Alright, here we go. Same gym. I got it. Here we go. Same gym. Same gym. Wedging. Good. Right. Again, it's not gonna be perfect. But it's gonna be the same width as these are width-wise. Like it's gonna differ. It's okay.
Oh, God damn it. Stop it.
Dangerous.
I'm fucking out of it.
I did. You didn't quite. You went into this piece, not this piece.
No, I feel it. I feel it.
No, that's the other screw. That's this screw. Because I'm pressed right up against it. There you go.
It's running out of juice.
There we go. We just have 4 more screws. There you go. No, because here's the thing, Dad. You have the screw here. 9 times out of 10, I'm pressing right up into that screw. And because it pokes out slightly. So there we go. This tight, baby.
It's fine right there. Yeah. It's fine. Not yet.
You're okay. You only need 2 more screws. Use the mini drill.
Yeah.
Just go right below the one that you did.
Done.
Boom!
Made it.
And we don't need to drill no more. Look at that. Oh, that's so raw. It's such beast.
Now you can put them back
So
together.
beast. It's total beast mode, baby. No power, baby. Mateo, I need a hammer. Hammer, 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 hammer. Hammer, hammer. It's hammer time. It's hammer time.
Here's your next bit.
That's
it.
Hammer time. You're okay, man. No, we're essentially done. Like, we got the main structure done. The rest we don't really have to worry about. It's just trimming. Take a break, and then we'll start working out some of this trim.
No, it is 8:45. I'm ready to burn. I want to eat. I want to go to bed. Nobody went and got the paint out of the shed. It can be gotten in the morning.
We got it in the morning.
It just needs to warm up to temperature. And that won't take long.
We're gonna sit here and we're gonna have to do trimming and things like that for a little
No,
bit.
while we still have a few viewers here, I wanted you to talk about some of the goodies that we have up here.
Oh, sure.
After you bolt those two
bolt these
together.
up because I'm using the shoulder bolts on the
Yeah.
2 of these, so it won't take me nearly as long.
Ben, you have no earthly idea how well those ribs worked out, man.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Hey,
Now, we
go out
left
to
the front open. We left the front of it open so he doesn't run the risk of propping it or his knees don't hit him.
Well, yeah, because that would be stupid to make a secondary box. I need room for leg room.
No, if you're doing a workbench, like a shop workbench, you rib all of it.
No, because you want a space where you can like roll up a chair or stand up to it. That's the thing. I've got to put my knees under the bench. I've got to be able to do this, Dad.
Right.
Gotta
And
be able
Ben
to-
goes, I totally have every idea because I know my shit. I was talking about ribs 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah, we mentioned the whole rib thing like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And that's perfectly fine. I just wasn't sure. And then once I started bolting it and, putting in the bolts in the corners, I was like, wait a minute, we might not need it. But I'm glad that we ended up doing it anyway, because it did definitely...
The fans said yes.
It definitely made a massive difference.
It sure that son of a gun up rock solid. Because what Ben and me and Ben know is that the taller you get, the shorter you get the desk, it makes it less wobblier. If it was way wider on top, with the legs thrown way out there, okay, it gets stable. But when you make it a rectangle and you make tall, skinny legs, you got to shear up the legs so they don't fold out. They don't look like that damn Domino's plastic thing that they put to keep the box from caving down.
Yeah.
That caved down anyway. We only got 3 watching now. It's getting pretty late over there. It's 9 o'clock. It means it's about.
That sap right there. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sappy mess right there. Tastes like pine.
Ben was saying that that LX7 desk is like $1,000.
No, it's 1,700 US.
Oh, 1,700 US. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be somewhere around like 1,200 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's relatively mint. It's about I've had it for about almost 3 years, but it's had little to no use. It's basically mint.
What desk?
The LX7 II. The mixing desk.
Oh, the mixing board. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's about 1,700 US to buy it brand new. I didn't pay that much because I already had I did, but I didn't because I had like half of it up front.
And Ben says that some bitch is like
the rest of it.
He said that thing is like $1,000. Exactly. So support that fucker. Yes, amen. Amen. I don't care. It's YouTube. I don't care if I let language slip. Ben's here, so you're going to give him a sneak peek.
Oh, now 50 pounds of sneak peek.
Please be careful.
Oh, shit.
Careful.
Well, hurry up. No power, baby! There you go, guys. That's kind of it. Like that.
Data proof. Oh shit! I just threw screws everywhere.
Data proof.
Oh yes.
See, because I can come
You
up.
see, this comes forward because of the trim.
Well, also this whole thing
comes way forward.
slides like all the way like right here, and then it slides way the fuck down this way.
Mock up.
No. It's gonna slide down a little bit further than that. Give it about another tile, because we don't have to worry about getting to that board so much. So we have
No. Right on the square. Level it up with the square.
Yeah.
Put the corners on the square.
Well, it's not quite as long. This is where I was saying is that we could potentially do something like I was talking about with like that desk, where that desk right there. So I just replaced the top on that. That desk will go almost as tall as here, and I can put that sucker
No.
make it
That's my
hella
TV
long.
desk. No. That's my TV desk.
But that
That's
was
my
my
monitor
original
desk.
thing, is I could do this number a little bit more,
No.
and then shove that sucker in here and make it even longer.
No. No, that's way too wide for everything. Yeah.
But yeah, This is about right there, here, something like that. Ish. Then it's a mock-up. Now, most of the time, I'm going to live about right here. And that way I can have like our mics and stuff like right here at the edge. And then all of the other stuff is like way down there. So my point was to be able to like push back if there was no wood and shit back here. But the idea was to be able to like roll back and then slide and go, there's the drain cat, there's here, all these different machines and pairs all the way down, and then the last like 8 are just all of our mics. So because that's the biggest thing is like having all the mics and stuff. So
okay, I see a slight problem we might need to address.
what?
Well,
We also might want to do this in a complete 180 and put the short side on that side and the long side on this side, because
maybe,
this is almost as long as the board.
Yeah.
And this is kind of interrupting here as it stands, so we might have to do a complete 180.
180, yeah.
And put the board here, but this is essentially the mock-up. Like, the board is going to be on that end of the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to essentially have the space that I had before for everything here. And then I can layer up things a little bit easier and maybe even have a little bit extra room, because this can actually scoot.
Whoa, what is wrong with you?
Like right there.
No. It's off the edge.
Almost.
No.
But the feet aren't on the edge.
No, I got trim. You want to be inside the trim. Put it.
There's a lip on the whole freaking mixer. You don't realize that there's a lip, an overhang lip.
And there's bumpers, and the bumpers will touch the trim.
Yeah,
That's it.
That means that there's actually more. There's like another 2 or 3 inches in any way more than you think there is.
Right. But just leave it alone. Yes, it might need to flip 180.
Yeah, it's gonna have to.
And then we
around.
might have to get maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, very minutely little L brackets.
Take
Just-
that way.
Damn it! I'm trying to explain to you something.
Yes, little L
Itty
bracket.
bitty L brackets with 2 holes, and lightly with some of those silver like trim screws, and put on a leg into the flooring where it's so minute, but to keep it from sliding because it's very slippery.
Well, but that's because there's nothing here, and it's a slick surface on a slick surface.
Yeah, it's a slick surface on a slick surface. So we might
Unless
have
we
to
put
a
an
little-
area rug down again back here,
We can.
that'll
We can.
solve
That'll
it.
stop it. That'll stop it.
bigger
And we
than
don't have to
trying.
drill into the floor.
I'd rather not drill into it.
I'd rather not drill into the floor. Yes.
Or put freaking mats down again.
Oh yeah, rubber mats. Carpet or area rug, fine.
Carpet or mats.
Yeah.
So I got a lot here. So let's do this like
Yes, every device as a stereo pair. No hot swapping required. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No hot swaps
Route
required.
all the devices
No.
to the groups 1 and 2, mics on groups 3 and 4, that if anyone says drop the game audio, you can just grab the group fader without having to
Nope.
mess with anything and
Nope.
drop it.
Yep.
Perfect. Yes.
And no more of the audio switch
Yeah.
stuff. No more of this guy doing all of the RCA switches, because I'll be able to. I have so many inputs that I can just go Dreamcast, MSX, fucking just boom, 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 and I can just line up everything in stereo pairs all the way down, and I don't have to worry about like doing a switch box. I can just hook everything up.
Ben goes, I sound tech. No our shit.
No,
Meaning you and him are sound techs. Y'all know y'all shit.
We know our shit. And this sucker's
Don't step on that. Don't step on that damn level.
I'm gonna beat you with the level.
Why do I get beat with the level?
Because I saw the level. Anyway.
Yeah. Area rug. Yeah. Rug. And that'll stop it. Yeah, that'll stop it.
Did a new cable ramp for. That's the mount for the new TV.
No. Why don't you explain to everybody what's going on there? We got 4 viewers right now.
Okay, so I got a lot.
I'll bring down the music. Let you explain.
So it's going to be difficult because we don't have the line-ins, but I've got in this box is essentially this, which is the camera arms, and we're going to take some of the scrap, something like this, and we're going to take these toggle bolts, and I bought.
All right, everybody that is still here right now, you're fixing to get it inside of the stuff we ordered momentarily. Taylor's going to give you a quick run through.
So I've got the first things here are like the camera arms. I have these little bitty like
articulated little arms we bought.
11-inch little articulated arms that have screw mounts on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our scrap wood from building these benches, and we're going to take some of these toggle bolts, and we're going to toggle bolt some anchors up to the ceilings, so then we have a solid space for these to mount. We'll be able to put our C920s up there for our Spanner Award board and for our tournament board. So we're going to have 2 anchor points, and we'll be able to put those USB cameras up on the ceiling. And for that, I got this guy, which I'm going to open real quick. If I can find my damn knife. There it is. And this is like a 3-port, like 15-foot little extension hub hybrid thing. That makes sense. It's got like a hub on the end of a big long extension cable that's active. That's an active repeater system. So that will actually operate for our 2 cameras up on the ceiling. So what's going to happen is we're going to take this.
Unboxing, girl.
Which has 3 little USB ports on it. What we're gonna do is
USB 3.0.
No, it's 2.0. This is 2.0.
Oh, it's 2.0.
2.0, but it's got an active repeater system.
Oh, because our C920s are 2.0.
They're only 2.0. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little 3-point hub and I'm gonna mount it somewhere in here with some of this double-sided Velcro stuff right here. I'm gonna mount it to the wall and run it behind the sound blankets and down across the floor and into the streaming machine. So this can kind of be like an extended hub hanging up on the wall for our 2 cameras for the Spanner Award board and for the tournament board for when we do Amiga Live stuff. And then I have these mounts here. And
so less cables on the floor.
Less cables on the floor, essentially. Then I've got these 2 USB 3 cables. One of these cables, I'm going to take our USB 3 hub that we have already that we've been using, and I'm going to make it essentially a universal hub sitting right here on this bench. And I'm going to use one of these cables to extend that hub across the floor to our streaming box. So that way that 3.0 hub has a universal spot back here with me. And then I'm going to take the second one and I'm going to use it as an extension to take this camera that we're using right here and this angle that we're using right here and run it behind the wall, behind the sound blankets, and down across and into said hub.
Oh, I thought you were going to take that camera and shove it up Bezos' ass.
No, we're going to keep that camera right there where it's at, and we're going to use that as a bird's eye. Yeah. We're going to use that as that. No, we're going to leave it right here.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera quality.
We're not even going to move it behind the speaker or anything. We're just going to leave it right where it's at, and I'm just going to put an extension on it and run it to this hub.
You're gonna leave it on the tripod right there where it's at?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're not gonna put it behind the
angle. That angle's great. That angle's fantastic. We don't have to do nothing with that.
It'll capture you and
we can I can take one extension, run it through behind all the sound blankets, down across, run it into the central hub. Then I have an extension for the central hub to go to the USB to the streaming machine.
Very nice.
So there's that.
Talk to him about the power strip.
So that's the USB stuff and the web camera stuff. Which, that's pretty straightforward. I got a new cable ramp. I'm probably going to have to get another one or cut this down or do whatever. I'm not sure. Probably going to have to get another one. But that's a new cable ramp for stuff across the floor. We got a new TV bracket, so we have a spare TV.
Oh, yeah. Tell them where the next monitor is going.
We're going to put another third big screen right here, like another 50-something inch.
57 inch.
Something to that extent, like 50, 55, 57.
Another TV's going right there.
Another screen's going right here for Dad. So we'll have 3 symmetrical monitors there. That's why that, and the toggle bolts for that as well. Then I have these that I wanted to open and check out.
Throw them on the floor.
Throw them on the floor, yeah.
Throw them on the floor.
I'm going to check out these for a second. Because these are like little...
Now check this out, guys.
Little cable...
when he ordered these, I was kind of like, no. And then I kind of looked at them and went, okay, we need those.
Yeah, these are like little cable channels. So what's going to happen is instead of doing like all the little cable ties and things, I'll be able to take and do like this and run these along.
They're cable raceways.
Down, and they're like little raceways, so I can run cables down here, and I don't have to worry about like tying up a bunch of stuff.
You got a screw on your foot.
I don't have to worry about tying up a bunch of stuff.
You're scratching the floor with a screw on your foot. Get out of there, bitch.
No, it's a freaking bolt.
Oh, it's a nut.
Or a nut. Anyway, I don't have to worry about like doing a bunch of tying and screwing and everything like that. I can just stick these raceways where I need them and run cables along the desk more easily. And it comes with its own, oddly enough, it comes with its own double-sided sticking tape.
No, they're screwing. They're going to be screwed.
They might be screwed in.
They're going to be screwed. They're going to be drilled and screwed.
But yeah, there's raceways for cables and stuff there. I might need to get another pack of them. Don't know. This might be enough, but again, I still won't know until I actually start running cables. The other thing of it is I'm going to run a master surge strip. This is smart surge strip though. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come up our battery backup, and we have the 2 floor line conditioners, the firming conditioners that are down the floor. I'm going to take off of one of those, run into this, and then this will feed 2 or 3 or 4 more surge strips to power this entire back bench. And essentially what then I can do is through the Google Home and stuff, I can turn on all of the components as needed without having to by voice. I can just go,
okay Google, turn on the mixer, turn on the whatever,
no,
turn on the whatever.
Turn it all on type situation.
He can talk to the surge strip.
I can talk to the surge strip.
He's got a smart surge strip.
So that will be like the master surge strip.
Tell me if that ain't fancy.
That will run for everything, and I'll be able to turn on.
He's got voice-activated surge strips. Who the hell thought of that?
And each port is individually activated, so I can control certain segments or certain spots. The other thing of it is...
Baz says, yeah, you ribbed the right parts. Excellent.
The other thing of it
here's this piece to resist on.
Here's the major part. As people have known, our big scaler, our master scaler, went the way of the Dodo. It was an old, we've had it for 2-3 years now.
Yeah, right.
It was a little bit of a Chinesium thing. It started biting the bullet and doing weird things. So I finally,
upscaler acting an ass. Time to go.
So I finally got a whole new master upscaler, and this is a Gofinko Prophecy. This is one that I've listed in previous videos. If you go back and look at old some of the old studio tour videos, this is one of the things that I linked to because this has been on my list for a while. This is a nice scaler. Allows us to do actually aspect ratio and things, and be able to do picture manipulation more so on the actual device itself than actually doing that sort of thing in Streamlabs. So it actually has a little bit more video ratio supports. It does 4K. Like it can do a lot of stuff. This is a nice solid upscaler that still has.
How much that upscaler cost us?
$200.
$200. $200 US dollars.
Roughly, give or take. And here's the thing: is I would have gone with an OSSC given that price, like another 20 or 30 bucks. I would have gladly have taken an OSSC, but there's one drawback that keeps me from getting an OSSC is no HDMI support. It does not have HDMI. It has SCART, it has VGA, it has everything that this sucker has except digital inputs. And so I would have gladly have gotten an OSSC for virtually around the same price, but I have a lot of HDMI devices and a lot of HDMI conversions already going on, so I need something that can convert in scale that has HDMI input, and this was the most all-arounder within that price range. That
Baz is way behind. He goes, did Taylor just say it tasted like pine? No shit, Sherlock, it's wood. Back on the sap.
Yeah. I had a little bit of spine.
Yeah. Wow, he's way behind.
Finger.
Baz is way behind.
But yeah, so that's a Gofinko Prophecy scaler. So that's a lot more of a professional scaler, and it's made out of metal. It's not some piece of crap plastic scaler or whatnot. So that will do us fine in many years to come, I assume, at least until that OSSC 2 comes out that actually has HDMI input and output is available, but that might not happen for another couple of years given the whole COVID thing.
Anything else you want to talk about over there?
We put the new tabletop on this.
Oh yeah,
so
we
we
put the new
replaced the
tabletop.
shitty tabletop off of this.
We got plenty of wood to do the outside.
Yeah, we got plenty of wood to do the box outside for that too. So
yeah, put that over there in the nuts.
So we have plenty of wood to be able to box that in. We have plenty of wood to put the raceway across for the lights here. So we'll be able to put like a nice big, like 6-foot, chunk of wood, toggle bolted up to the wall. To put raceway so we can actually mount.
I don't know. We need to discuss that a little bit more with the trim. A whole trim situation.
It doesn't
just lay over it and
just
lay over
it and bolt it. Bolt it in. It's just an anchor point to be able to take
lights and screw
some washers and a screw and freaking mount the light to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's simple, dumb, stupid. In that regards, just like here, it's simple, dumb, stupid. Just take a piece of wood, toggle bolt it in there, boom, there's the mounting point to then screw in the camera mounts. Nothing crazy. It's literally 10 minutes there, 5 minutes there, done. We're gonna paint up all of this a little bit, trim it all out.
Trim it up, paint it, trim it.
But there's our new bench. Are you gonna treat the edges, underbelly?
The underbelly, no.
No.
Underbelly, no. But around. Tell me what we're gonna treat, Taylor.
So
we're gonna treat the end caps.
We might paint around.
No, we are painting around.
So we might paint the end caps all the way around. We're not painting
all the way around.
legs.
We're not painting the legs.
Like that. And then we're gonna take some trim that we have, and we're gonna trim out the top. So there'll be like some trim top, you know. And we're going to trim out the top, and that's going to be basically it. We're going to paint it, trim it, done. We're not going to paint the legs.
We want the legs kind of raw.
I like that raw wood. I've always loved that raw wood look. So
right.
I say just paint the caps, like you said, paint the trim it, the surrounding box pieces.
Well, the trim's already painted, but yeah.
And then put on the trim and done, you know, and that'll take nothing. We'll basically paint the upper top and no legs, no braces. We're not painting any of that. And
yeah.
We're gonna flip the bench 180 degrees. Oh
yeah, we got to spin the bench.
Oh, here's another thing that we thought about. But now that I see exactly how wide the table is, we might not be able to do it the way we originally thought, but we may be able to use.
Baz is talking about the splinters. Well, when I paint it, Baz, the splinters will be obsolete. I'll pull off any kind of little splinters that might show up.
So what we might do, there's another thing that we might do for space saving. And now that I see it, this is actually a perfect opportunity to look at this, because guys like Benny Boy have recommended like clamp on like little shelves and things like that and stuff. But because we have this cap on here, it's very hard to clamp stuff to it.
Right.
But we still have some of this leftover top. So I'm thinking what we might be able to do. The original plan was maybe to use some of this dowel to basically make like legs on there, and then basically make our own shelf. But I think we might have to use now that I see it and how thin this bench is, we may have to approach it differently and like come from behind and like mount pieces. So basically do like this. And then screw it into the side here to make the shelf.
Bench will be going. It falls straight down.
We can work something out.
We'll work something out.
But we might not be able to do our initial thing. But we have thought about doing something to where I can get a little bit of a shelf to give some little upper space. So
we rip that sumbitch in two.
We'll rip this sucker in two. And we'll see where we got. But that's an optional thing, and we've been thinking about that because, again, mounting or clamping something, because the box that we had to make is a little bit more difficult. But we have thought about maybe building a small, like, little 8-inch or 10-inch little shelf somehow and mounting it in there where it's stable and getting it in there. Well, Dad, if we do like this on the edges, we do like this. If we come all the way in with the shelf, and then we do something like that, and then do that all the way around. The only thing would be the middle, but then we could take a piece of this dowel and cut it in and wedge in on this corner and then screw that in and have like a little dowel here, but then the rest is just braces.
Do you remember what you originally said a day or two ago about taking that and making 4-poster dowel, getting 4 legs out of that and just getting it up just a little bit, 3-4 inches up, and getting 4 legs out of that dowel, or either breaking it down to where there's 4 legs for that whole dowel.
Well, but if we did 4 legs for the whole dowel, the freaking shelf would be like this.
Okay, then we need to chop it down. Then make it like
we only need like a little bitty shelf, and the shelf only has to be like 8 inches.
All we got to do is measure out what you want, where you want it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking is that if we just, all right, fine, talk.
Knock off those at 6 inches or whatever you want, 4 inches or whatever.
Sure.
It's 4 of them. We screw those. We come from the top.
Yeah.
We make a pilot hole. We drill down into them.
But you got to drill through this.
We come up from the bottom.
But you've got this little bitty dowel.
It's okay.
What I'm saying is that, and as a other option is to make it a little bit easier construction wise. You butt the friggin' piece up to here and come up to here to the edge of this, and you cut it to where it's like that, and then you can take pieces like this and just come along.
It looks like a scab piece of shit.
Hold on, you come across here 2 or 3 times, then you come from the front, and all you have to do is make 2 little dowels on the front to support the corners, maybe 3 to support the middle, and it's easy.
That's possible. That's possible.
And instead of making like 6 legs, you only have to make 3 because the backside's just little pieces of scab.
That's possible. I'm okay with that too. Either way, I gotta paint it.
Yeah, either way. So
I gotta paint the dowels. I gotta paint the support and the back support.
mm-hmm.
If you're all for doing the back support,
because I'm like, you can get the back support here, and you can just go little scabs, across here.
6-inch braces.
Just 6-inch little braces
3
across
of them.
the bottom, like 3 or 4 of them here.
Grab that little piece right there. Grab that little piece right there.
That at least gets the table the
out there.
out there, and then you could take and just wedge in the legs, and then screw them in and done.
Done. Grab that little piece right there. Grab that
Like
other
this.
piece.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't grab the second piece, the first piece. Yeah, so you see, that's what you're talking
Maybe
about.
a little bit taller than that. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm saying.
Now, do you want the tabletop going on top?
Yeah. Basically, we take this tabletop. So listen to what I'm saying. We take this tabletop. We lay it on here. We lay it down.
6 inches deep, 8 inches deep.
Whatever. Well, we just take the whole length. We got this length.
Yeah.
So that's it. So we run it to the edge of the lip here, all the way to this board.
Mm-hmm.
We measure it out. We go, okay, yeah. We go, okay, how much of a shelf do you want, Taylor? Okay, I want, that looks good. That's 6, 8, 10 inches.
Right.
Okay. Mark it even with the back of this and mark it all the way down. Strip it. Then, because that means when it's put up here, it will be flush with the end here and flush with the end here. Then we'll just be able to come in with some pieces and go and get it stuck, floating. Then we'll be able to chop down the dowel equally.
Give it legs.
To give it legs in the front for the front support, and that will make it easier to then screw it in and just call it a day from the front.
Now, how are we going to secure it from the top? Drill it in screws, countersink.
Countersink some screws.
Pre-drill, pilot hole.
Pre-drill through the top of this laminate. Maybe get a little bit of a countersink, drill bit. Take a slightly larger drill bit than the one that we did, and just go a little bit in, so you have a little bit of a bigger hole. That then the head of the screw can just
put a cap or a rubber stopper down in the hole.
Yeah. We just go in with a small drill bit to start the hole.
You can go to Walmart and buy rubber stoppers all day long.
Yeah. Then come in with a bigger drill bit that will match the head of the screw that we use.
Right.
To make it to be able to recess in, and it only goes down just a little bit. So you have to drill it essentially twice But yeah, we can make a little
Put our
recess
little rubber
pocket.
stoppers done.
Put a little rubber stopper or a little whatever, a little cap or something in there.
Little grommet in the hole.
Yeah.
Make it flush. Done.
Because that's the only way you're going to be able to mount that freaking secure that shelf. If we do it, that's the only way you're going to be able to make it happen. From the top is and to make it look good. You got to do like a tapered hole bit type situation. But yeah, because if I'm looking at it right now, just hypothetically speaking here, and I'm looking at this, and I'm going, okay, let's do a shelf. Yeah, I'm only gonna want nothing more than 8 inches. Like 8 inches is
8 inches is period.
Yeah, 8 inches is perfect. And what we'll do is we'll lay out that piece that I have right there. I'll clear off the table one day.
We fucked up.
Huh.
We cannot spin that bench 180.
Yes, we can. Dad, it flips this. We put
and the
this.
Open side is to the TVs.
Yes. Yes.
Open side is to the TV.
Yes, we flip.
No! Look at what you're talking about. Take a look at it again.
Yeah.
You have leg room right now. You
Oh,
flip it around 180 and you don't.
Yeah.
So we need to unbolt that, move it to the end, and then rebolt it, which is okay.
And then screw it and rebolt it. Yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah, we'll have to rebolt it. Yeah, you're exactly right. You can't 180 flip it no more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. So yeah, we'll have to unbolt it for a third time, which is the purpose of having the bolt. Having the bolts because
it's modular.
Yeah, the whole point was it to be 2 separate pieces bolted together. That was the whole entire.
I need 41 inches.
Yeah. This is almost the exact.
Oh yeah, I got
that.
plenty of time.
Yeah. This is almost the same size as this piece.
Yeah.
So we'll just move it around and we'll flop it around because I want the long side on this end because that's where I'm going to be sitting and I need the most leg room this way.
Right.
Man, that is rock fucking solid. Rock solid. That's what we're talking about. We'll put an 8-inch shelf in here. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do some scabs. You can just scab that sucker in. Get it locked in. And then we'll countersink some screws. Do like 4 legs across the front. Call it a day. You got the skank-tastic. That's the rough stuff.
That's it. Everything else is gone.
That's the rough stuff.
Yeah, we're moving into the OG.
We're running into the serious shit.
Serious
Professor
gangster.
Black, that sour cherry stout.
Whoa, oh man.
Yeah, that's one of my best beer. One of my favorite beers right here by Blue Owl, made right here in Austin. Great stuff.
What beer is that? Baz goes, what beer is that?
Professor Black. It is a sour cherry stout. So it's a chocolate stout done with sour cherries. So it's a sour. Blue Owl makes nothing but sours. They're a specialty brewery here.
What is the APV on this?
Here in Austin, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 9 or 10.
Oh shit, we drink one, we're out.
It's not a light hitter. It will punch you in the face. It tastes like eating sour cherries. So yeah, it's a nice, robust sour cherry, but I've got almost a full beer right here. So we'll be able to box this in and still build that. Now we're gonna have plenty of wood. We still have 3 8-foot pieces there. Not to mention some scrap here. About a 5-foot piece here. So we still got plenty of material. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8-foot pieces over there. So yeah, we got plenty. And we're gonna box this in with the new top, just like we boxed that in on the top. Knock it out. I'm just glad that to actually see the desks, even though they're in the wrong order, just to see the desks in place at the proper height, the way we wanted them, bolted together, built and solid.
Major milestone.
And in that way, we can actually see it in real time. Like, yeah, this is what it's going to look like.
Right.
Before, we were just doing quick little mock-ups and things like that, but actually having it built and actually seeing it and seeing how high this sucker is. This is only 36 inches high.
Right.
And it's freaking like bar stool high.
I would say if we didn't have all this cardboard and all the sawdust, I'd say pull this chair in here because ain't shit in this chair. Pull it over there and give a furniture mock-up. But no need.
No, I totally can. I totally can. That's not going to take but 30
seconds. There's a lot of crap in the way.
No, there's not. 2 seconds worth of crap. Nah, don't take but a second.
Man, our room is so big, but now is so cramped.
Well, because we have all this stuff kind of, piled
Throw
up.
that bit in the trash. That was that bit that went ass.
That's the bit that
Came with it. Piece
Crap
of shit.
drill.
Put it in a box. Trash box.
crap drill. Crap bit.
Yeah. Be careful. Watch the cord.
I'm watching.
Network cord.
I'm watching.
I know you're watching. Oh, hey, shot me. Oh.
Give you an idea of where your seat's going to be.
In
terms of spacing.
Mm-hmm.
Because this sucker, where this disc is right here, where this is right here, and how that is, that's going to be very similar to what the final product's going to look like. The chairs may move, this may move up a little, just a couple more inches up, because I want plenty of sliding room, because that's the whole thing of it is that this to be like a bar back here.
Yeah, but I want so much room that I got goddamn TV shoved up my throat.
But here's the thing. You're going to have a TV right here in front of you. So that's the thing, is that if you're up here and you're close to the TV like this, you'll need very little monitor here, because you'll be able to use that as an actual proper monitor up there.
Yeah, we're talking about also camera perspective from the arm, but that's okay. We'll figure that all out.
But I'll be able
along.
to push that out and around.
Yeah. I definitely don't want that chair that forward, but you had it good in the first place.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to get at, is that now there's wooden stuff back there, but if my initial math is correct, I should have plenty of room to be able to spin and do and move and slide, because that's the whole purpose of this, is to be able to move and slide freely up and down this board or this bench like a bar, essentially. And, like a bartender freaking serving drinks is how I imagine it, is that I could just go, oh, we need to
bump
turn
up
up
sound, move over here.
Sweet, I could just slide myself down and bump those 2 channels and done. Those 2 left-right channels for that and done.
Mm-hmm.
That's my envision, is that I can just slide up and down this sucker like a bartender at a bar.
Mm.
I can go to the spanner award board without ever having to leave my seat. Another thing of it is that there's one feature about this board. that we haven't talked about. And I don't know how to be implemented or if it even will be implemented, but this board has a talkback feature. So if I'm over here and I'm over here at the board, I can essentially push a button and have instant microphone. So if I have like a static microphone over here and I need to go over to here and say something, I can just press a button.
And you're gold.
Yeah, and I'm gold. How that may or may not work in the live situation, I don't know yet. But that's another thing we can do. I hit the Y club. I think we might be just about done.
Yeah, we're about done. Bob watching. You'll be back in a second.
We're just about done. We did a little bit of unboxing. We did some building. We got the benches. We got the benches built. It's just cosmetic from here. It's all about cosmetics, and it's all about wiring from here on out. Like the major brain bender is done.
Well, go to the water closet and come on back.
No. I told you from the very beginning, a 55 will fit in there. A 55 will fit in there, but it's going to be tight. Anything else will make the line across the bottom janky, because that means lowering it down and making the line lower and eating into our entertainment system area. But you can fit a 55 in that area, no problem. I could put a 55-inch screen in there just like this one, no problem. Like parking your truck in between two pubic hairs.
Is there any scoop room?
There's a little bit to that side, but not much. There's maybe 2 inches.
And then a little scoop room over here.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is total, like scooting this TV over and then scooting this TV over, you're only going to get about 2 inches, 3 inches tops total, like pushing it over. And honestly, that TV that you have in the bedroom and what we were using in the living room before the new TV, I can put that sucker right there, no problem, and fit it in there perfect and make it look like freaking the 16th chapel.
Oh, nice.
No problem. It's gonna be tight, yes. It's gonna be freaking. It's gonna put my skills of hanging TV to the freaking breaking point, but I guarantee you, I can put that freaking TV in there and put it freaking right on. Yeah, bam. It's gonna be tight as hell, but I can do it.
We're gonna see. So anything you want to say to anybody before we take off, Taylor? We got 5 viewing right now.
Well, other than the obvious that we have here, I know we talked about the benches and things and implementing this new, Godzilla freaking board, which is, honestly, I want to make it perfectly clear. That is overkill, and we know it's overkill. the point of it is that we wanted to use it because this has been sitting essentially in storage for like 2.5 years, 3 years, almost about the same time that we started Pintz and Amiga. This has been obsolete in terms of use. So it's about time we used it. Is it overkill? Is it like going to a deer hunt and using a nuke or a bazooka? Yes, we totally understand that. That's not the point.
Well, when hasn't Pintz and Amiga did anything small?
That's not the point. The point is just being able to reconstruct a bench or make a space that is both functional and more spacious in a way, while using a piece of equipment that we haven't been able to adequately use in a long time. And because this is such a niche piece of equipment and it's so expensive, we figured selling it in these days and times is next to none.
You would
take
a bath on it. You would take a bath on it.
Yeah, so we might as well just use it than lose it type situation. It's rather use it, even though we know it's overkill and it's ridiculous, and nobody using live streaming and YouTubing and things that we do needs something like this. This is absolutely ridiculous. We know it. We've been dealing with freaking almost 1.5 years with a freaking 5-channel mixer that has 1/40th of the capabilities of this freaking board. The point of it is we were tired of seeing this board wasting away, not being used.
Very high dollar piece of equipment.
Very high dollar piece of equipment from days gone by that we decided that we just said, fuck it, let's figure out a way of using it. And we're finally figuring out a way of using it.
That says use it because you can't go big or go home.
Yeah. There's apps. I want to make that perfectly clear because I know there's going to be some people in the future that are going to see this when we're like freaking massive freaking Twitch stars or YouTube stars and go, that's completely ridiculous. You don't need this. And I'm going to say, you're right. So I'm saying it now. You're right. This is completely ridiculous and not needed, but because we have it and we're tired of not being able to use it, we're manufacturing a way to use it.
And if we tried to sell it, nobody would give us $500 or $600 for it. We'd take a bath on it.
Here's the thing. This board is damn near mint, and it costed me $1,700, almost $1,800 brand new. The only person that is going to buy this in the environment that it was meant for, which is the reason why I bought it like almost 3 years ago.
Ben says he can totally understand all of the benefits, and he goes, most YouTubers don't have multiple devices.
No. Yeah. But here's the thing. This was built and bought and everything for a like project studio or a small studio environment or a live venue environment, being an analog board. This is Soundcraft board, so it's got all that British sweetness. So all y'all British people out there and y'all UK people, y'all will relate because this is all manufactured, right?
Give it a good rub. Give it a good rub.
This is all UK love here,
UK
man.
Love
this is
right
Soundcraft
there.
All day long. And you know what? I've always loved Soundcraft.
Oh, Ben says I've actually been to the Soundcraft headquarters.
Yeah.
Lucky
Soundcraft
bastard.
is amazing. I love Soundcrafts. Actually, before buying this, I was thinking of actually buying because when I was buying this was for our home studio, project studio for the band is the reason why I bought this. At the time before buying this, I was actually thinking of buying a Soundcraft Ghost board, which if you're familiar with your audio equipment and mid to late 90s sound studio equipment, the Soundcraft Ghosts are amazing even today. They're fantastic boards, and I was thinking about buying a secondhand Ghost for almost the same amount as this board, but I went ahead and said, screw it, I'm going to buy essentially the modern equivalent. And have
Ben says he did his BSS SoundWeb training course there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're in the UK,
totally
man.
awesome.
You're in the UK and you're in England. I mean, Soundcraft is from the land of magical warmth. English EQs are known for their warmth and their fantastic mid lows. So trust me, you're gonna see a massive
Baz says
improvement.
no. Baz says no. T, your answer is that's Pintz and Amiga. To the Nice Slayer, ha ha ha. That's what we do, man. We take it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, we had this massive piece of equipment, and we were tired of not.
Ain't no Amiga live stream are going to do what we're doing right now. If anybody's doing it, tell me wrong. Tell me wrong.
It's completely overkill. It's taking
now on video wise.
And you're right. And anybody that says so, or anybody that makes a comment of it and go, "What the fuck is that?" After we get it all situated. I will not deny them because it is completely ridiculous and it's completely overkill and nobody needs a board this big. But the point of it is that we need to use it because in these days and times, there's nobody that we can sell this to because there's no way in hell in these days and times
get your cost out of it.
I'm going to freaking, go to somebody and say, hey, I have a $1,200, $1,500 mixer. Buy it from me. Nobody right now is doing that. No.
But on another coin, somebody that is doing it on the video side, and he's taking anything that he has video and doing different angles and everything, and that's why we get a lot of respect because he knows our audio. It's Amiga Bill. He is doing it. He's taking anything he has video. That's why he has like 4 different angles.
More than that, he has like 6. And we're taking a note after his point and doing like we're about to do ceiling mounts and stuff for direct, because I will tell you, Dad, once we put
what we do in audio, Amiga Bill is doing in video.
Well, but here's the thing. Once we put those cameras on these mounts and we make those angles and we actually line that up and we put that in and we square that up.
Those
cameras are permanent.
Those
cameras are like permanent to that. Those will be our only angles. So that's both a benefit and a negative. It's more of a benefit in the fact that you can just go click, click, click in Streamlabs and go, there's the board. That's a perfect angle. There's that board, and that's a perfect angle. Hey, I need the freaking eagle eye. That's the perfect eagle eye.
I need one more webcam.
We do need one more, but
I need mine for its different angles on a PC, on a motherboard.
I couldn't do it this time around.
I understand.
I couldn't do it this round, but that's one of the things that I'm like.
I need my mobile cam.
In the next round of spending, after we come back, maybe the next paycheck doesn't.
When somebody goes, hey, what is that 4,000 look like? Boom, there's the angle.
There is going to be a next round of expenditures for this space. That is going to include some lighting potentially.
Oh yeah, some lighting.
Some mounts and stuff in here. Maybe a new camera. There's going to be another wave of purchases, hopefully sooner than later, for this space. This is just like the first round of shit for the space, just to get it up and going and moving and in the right direction. There's going to be some incremental add-ons along the way, for sure. Before we actually get launched. Again, after the break. Because
Baz goes overkill. Baz goes overkill, question mark. Yeah, but that's Pintz and Amiga.
Yeah, we run everything to the absolute limits. This is overkill. It's completely Godzilla type, smashing through Tokyo.
Ben, speaking about the fades and wipes between cams, if you notice the last few streams, I've been doing fades and rolls between workbenches, and I've done a little fade and roll between cameras where you see that wipe and you see that dissolve. I've been experimenting with that. I've been learning that area, so it's coming. It's coming.
I want to throw something against you here, just as a brief thing. So I'm noticing here, because we have this chair here, if you push this back, it's awfully close to the back.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna need some space for the back of this mixer.
Yeah.
So here's where my idea originally that I was trying to talk you into comes in that saying pushing this forward and taking some scrap, not necessarily this long, but taking some scraps and basically putting little break points
And stop
along
the chair.
here.
Yeah.
Along like that, along these brace points, and doing like 2, 3, maybe 4 on each one. So that way the chair can't, basically it makes an artificial block. So basically the chair can't go no farther back than that, because this is blocking the way of the chair, and that ensures that there's always the proper clearance for cables and things to come down and everything like that.
Here's
and
mine.
You're not going to be able to roll back the freaking chair and smash some and break stuff.
This was my idea. I like your idea.
Just putting a couple of break points
right. But I also was thinking about this. This was mine.
Making a box outside.
No. Coming right here, chopping this off about maybe 2 inches. Boom. Coming from the inside, drilling it, making it good and solid, and then coming here, and you have basically this where those come and lay in. So no matter how much I push.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing something like this. And here's the thing. I'm going to have cables coming down. And yes, it's going to be above the chair line. But the other problem is if there's anything that has to come below the chair line, I don't want, because this is a slick surface, I don't want you sliding around. I want a break point to where like you can't, like there is, 4 or 6 inches of like buffer room. So if you push off from your chair like you do to go to the bathroom or something in the middle of the stream, or go get a beer or something, and you get up because of your weight, you push the chair back, you're not going to slam into some cable or anything
what's wrong
like that.
With this like little box?
Because if you put a box around here, the cable's still going to come down.
Right.
What happens if you push the freaking chair all the way back into here and you pinch a cable into like something like right here?
Yeah. Okay.
Get up and let me show you. So if you're sitting here and your chair's like this, and you say, I got to get a beer, and you push the chair back, what happens when there's a cable that is going down along and you squish it right here in between your chair and the damn brake bar, and you crush a cable in between the brake bar?
Well, yeah, but
at least if you have some kind of bumper down
no
here,
cable.
The chair physically can't go no further back. And you don't risk sliding a chair, getting up, and freaking going, well, we lost headphones because Dad broke the cable because it got pinched between his chair and the leg of the freaking bench. And it split the cable. Now we have no headphones.
Well, everybody, I think it's time to go. So, Taylor, you want to say wrap it up and say goodbye?
Yeah. I don't have little channels to run stuff across.
I said wrap it up and say goodbye, Taylor?
Yes.
Well, say something.
I said yes. Hello. Bye.
Bye. See you later, guys.
Now, my ultimate goal is to try to do some troughing and then run it down so there is no